beautiful black people. What's going on today? Today is July the 4th. Whatever that means to you, good for you. Anyways, so it's been actually today makes exactly 2 weeks since we done moved into the house. I've been trying to figure out content to record and put up. I ain't really figured it out yet, so this is my first real attempt at it. I figure on my way to work, have a little, just get some things out my mind. So, number one, like I've been saying, if you follow my Instagram stories, then you know I'm big on black empowerment and sending out positive vibes to my people, especially my black men. About if you chasing after something, then definitely go and get it. Don't stop. Don't give up, because you're this close to it. This close don't mean 5 minutes. This close don't mean a month. This close don't mean a year. It doesn't matter the time frame, but you're so close to it. And if you give up, you'll never know, right? You'll never make it to where you're trying to get to. So I say all that because, getting this house was a major step for us. It was part of our plan and what we wanted to do. And we did it. It's crazy how we found this house just on a whim, kind of. But yeah, we did it. And now the real work begins. Furnishing it, putting, if we want to redo tile or whatever, like the real work begins now to make it into a home. It's a house right now, But I wanted to speak to the black men out there, the fathers, the brothers, the grandsons, the whole spiel as far as what we are, the protectors, all of that. That's another thing I want to tell you not to give up on, because our job is almost a thankless job. It's not quite thankless, but it almost is a thankless job, because we're expected to do, all the manly things, protect and provide, and, be a safe haven, all of these things. And as men, we just know that that's what we're supposed to do. Nobody necessarily, somebody might told you that, but it's innate within us to just know hey, this is what we're supposed to do. And it goes kind of thankless sometimes. Father's Day goes by, we don't get much, or, whatever, or Christmas may come up and, they're really paying attention to the things that I really like and want. It is what it is. That's not going to stop our job. But this is the thing. It's a tough job to be a husband, a father, a brother, a son, and keep up, whatever that is that's in us, to keep that up and keep that going. It's a hard job. Not in the sense that it's impossible or anything, or that it's more hard than what a woman may go through as a mother or a wife. It's not comparing. It's just speaking specifically to the masculine side of there's a lot that weighs on our shoulders, and we don't talk about the struggles or the ups and the downs. We don't really talk about it a lot. We just kind of be put the weight on our shoulders, and we did it, and we got through it, and yeah, I made it look good. Sometimes you might shed a tear. Sometimes you might put your head down for a minute and just be damn, hey, this shit tough. And it's a lot. You know, you have to, for one, you have to be able to find you a woman that you can talk to and be open with. It don't necessarily mean like, oh, you laid up with your feet in the air and you like, babe, I had a hard day. Nah. It's just being able to get stuff off of your brain that always flows through. I struggle with that a lot because I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces, I'm an introvert. You know, just I don't know exactly where it comes from, but I think a lot, and that's why I'm doing these type of videos. I think a lot, and yeah, a lot of the times, a lot of thoughts cross my mind, but you know, at times you can't tell your significant other because you know you'll come off as too needy, or you know, are they really even listening? You don't know how to really feel. So sometimes it's like, and it's not the time or the place. Sometimes you may be feeling a certain way, but y'all are around other people, and it's like this ain't necessarily the time for me to say what I need to say. So, you know, I struggle with that a lot. When I do get the time, you know, I kind of get to rambling and ranting, but I think she understands, you know, what I'm kind of going through or what it is. But even in that, there's still times where like I'm not telling her everything, right? There's some things you just, I don't know, like you talk to a male about certain things. So yeah, it's a tough job, but like, man, getting this house with my wife and getting, you know, my daughter wanted to come live with us, and we got her and moved her up here, and you know, all the things that, you know, come along with, you know, it's actually being an actual family and a black man holding that together and doing what he needs to do. It's a lot, but it's one of the most rewarding things ever to be able to do that. But it's also scary because you don't ever want to disappoint those people. You know what I mean? Like, you may go through some things and you may lack somewhere because of those things that you're going through, mentally or physically, and you may disappoint one of them. You might have told one of them that I was gonna do this, and then you end up not being able to do it, or you forgot about it, and then the disappointment sets in, and that weighs heavy on your heart sometimes. Like, damn, I told them I was gonna do it, and I had every intention to do it, and they may be cool with it, but the disappointment is there, and you can see it, and that hurts. So I say all this to say, as a black man in this world with everything else we got to deal with, we're not even gonna get into that right now. Just being a black man trying to provide and protect and do all the things you need to do for your family in your way. Everybody has their own way about doing what they need to do. Hey man, keep pushing, keep moving. You got to do what you got to do, but find you somebody or find an outlet to talk about it. Holding it in sucks, man. Holding it in sucks. We got to be so strong, but you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to just say, you know what, man, I need a break. And don't use it as a vice. Don't use alcohol or weed or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, no, you need to verbally get this stuff off of your brain. And once you decompress and release it, you know, then you might have your little drink, you know what I mean, have your little blunt, whatever you do. But don't use all of that as a way to as a coping mechanism to say, I don't want to talk about it, I'm just smoking my drink, whatever. Like, no, get it out, and then you can decompress and just relax. Because it feels so good to just get it off your brain and just say what what you need to say. And in doing so, you'll start learning how to communicate better. You'll learn like how you shouldn't say certain things in a certain way because it's gonna come off the wrong way. You know what I mean? Wow. But anyway, that's what I got to say. This is my first video of many. It's not always just gonna be me. Sometimes it may be my wife. Sometimes it may be my daughter with me. My mom. Both of us are really family-oriented people. Since we moved in, we done had like so for 2 weekends straight, we done had all the freaking family over. Like, we ain't even had a break yet. So this weekend is semi-break, but it's really not because we got so much stuff we still got to do. But anyway, this is me, July 4th, 2023. However you celebrate it or whatever, I don't. But y'all do y'all thing, man. Stay up, black man.